What? For example, this is the floor. So this is the floor, this chair, and you're on your toes. There's a hook here, like this. Your chain is hooked to this, okay? Your hands, they put underneath, like this. The other one as well, forcefully. They handcuff your wrists, and they hook the middle part of the chain here to that hook. So you can't move up, and you're stuck. So you're in this position for maybe a day, maybe a couple of hours, maybe 2 days. And you can't go forward because there's no enough slack in the chain to go forward or to go backwards, because it's so tight like this. So you have to be in that position. So if you fall backwards, if you fall backwards like this, when you like that, it digs into your arms. If you go forward, it cuts into your back of your ankles. Okay, so that's the position you would be in for literally for maybe the most time I've been through it. It was for I think 2 days, near enough like 2 days in a row, and that continued for the period of maybe 3 to 5 months. Continuously, it happened, and obviously you can't sleep, you can't eat. If you need to defecate or urinate, you would have to do it there on yourself. It was really humiliating for us, very embarrassing. And afterwards, they introduced the dogs.
But they kept you all the time
in this position,
in the same room.
In the same room, and at the same time, you know, they would go sometimes for many hours, leave you there on your own. Then they would come back and ask you questions. Later on, few days later, they put the music on, heavy, loud, very. For me personally, I experienced Eminem, his music, and they had it on for. When I first heard it, you know, it was very bizarre, because you think, why on earth have they put Eminem on? You know, that's the very first thought you have. Why have they put music on? Maybe they've just left it on by accident. But it's very loud, because you're in a confined room, a very small room, and it's very loud. And you know, in the early stages, when you are in this position, you can concentrate and kind of blank your mind from the pain, because you've got physical pain. This is just like your back hurts, your leg hurts, you have cramps. You know, physically you're in pain, but not psychologically. And you can think of things that can take away the pain. You know, you can think about your girlfriend, you can think about your family. You know, you can block this out. But once they introduced the music torture, you couldn't think, because the music was so loud in your ears. All you could hear is banging, and after a while, really loud music, it's not music anymore. It becomes just noise, and you can hear every single instrument banging away. So instead of being pleasure to your ears, it becomes very harsh, very intense. You know, the music is very hard in your ears, and all you can hear is like bang, 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 ding, 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 and it just plays with your mind. You know, you start imagining things, you start hallucinating, and you can't think straight. You can't focus on a certain thing to take that pain away. So that's the psychological side of it.
And how long was the music on?
For hours. Sometimes it would be days. Sometimes a day and a half, 2 days. The maximum is 2 days I've been through. I know detainees who've been through it much longer period. Sometimes it would be half an hour. Sometimes it would be maybe 5 minutes.
And the room was dark, or?
The room, they would be dark. With lights off. Sometimes there would be strobe lights. You know, like when you go to discos, you have the flashing light. 10 flashes 1 second. They would have that right in front of your eyes, and very loud music, as you've probably seen in the film, in the road to Guantanamo. The same scenario.
But were interrogators present?
Sometimes they would come for maybe 10-20 minutes. While you were in that position and the loud music, they would scream and ask you questions. Tell me you're Al Qaeda. Say to me you're Al Qaeda. Say you know Bin Laden. Tell me where he is. Things like that.